What is up, guys? It's Romo, and today we are going to be reviewing, I guess, the season 1 of the first 13 episodes of the anime Hanebado. Now, if you know me and you know this channel already, you know that a while back I did a few reviews on Hanebado and like the progress so far, and I've got to say a lot. But I say a lot, but some key things have changed since then. So, enough of wasting your time with this introduction. Let's go straight into it. So, the Hanebado came about, I think about 3 months ago it came out. Or I think I'm correct in saying January, March, April, May, June, July, August time things, and that's when it came out. And seeing a badminton anime, you haven't really seen it been done before, so I kind of jumped on that. I have like anime wise, I kind of like sports anime, and if an anime is gonna have sports in it, then why not see what it's about? So I kind of started watching this anime, and I kind of like watched it in chunks. So I remember watching it the first episode, then like the next 3 episodes, then the next 4 episodes, and then I kind of just watched 3 episodes, and then I finished off the whole thing like a couple of nights ago. And I was like, okay, this is actually pretty decent. Now, one key thing which I have to give this show like hats off to is character development. This show, the way it deals with character development, it's almost like no show seen before. Now, I'm not trying to gas it up too much in the sense that you watch it thinking that, oh, this character's gonna go from being this to being some complete badass, or excuse me, or to being some complete actual mad insane person. It's not like that. It's just the way it focuses on different characters. Like, it's precise in detail. Like, it really portrays their feelings, their emotions and feelings across, which is a nice thing to see, especially when watching a show which you're not too like gripped on the like whole character thing. It's nice to pick up on it and see how the characters are changing from episode 1 all the way to, I guess, episode 13, which I'm pretty sure is the final episode. But yeah, that's a nice thing to see, and I really like that. That's one thing which I have to love about this show. The second thing are these matches, especially when they go in depth. And I tell you, like, it's basically just, if you haven't watched it already, quick recap of the show is the fact that it's about this badminton club, and this badminton club, I guess, yeah, and they basically training for this tournament thing, and that's basically a brief outline of the whole thing. But obviously, there's a lot more depth in there, and they have different practice matches, and you meet different people along the way. But that's basically the baseline for it. Now, as I was saying before, the matches in the show, the quality and like the way they're played out. I mean, if you saw a couple of videos a while back, the match was so good that I had to make a video on that specific match. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about Aragaki's match. Am I saying that right? Aragaki's match with Aragaki. I think I'm saying that right. Aragaki's match with that girl. I forget her name now. The one with the coach that always shouts on the sideline. If you've watched the show, you know the one I'm talking about. But yeah, the one with the coach that's always like that's always shouting on the sideline. That match, it's just that backhand. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out a previous video on the channel and see what I'm talking about. But that backhand was quality, and that by far in this whole show is the best moment to date. And that's not even all of it. I mean, the final, I'm not going to tell you who it's between if you haven't watched it. In fact, if you haven't watched it, like, go ahead and watch that right now, because it is definitely something worth watching, and I would recommend it to you, even if it's not your genre in anime. Like, sports isn't an area that you go to. Definitely just go ahead and give it a watch, even if it's just for like the first 3 episodes, to gather a feel for it and see how you feel about the show. I mean, you should be going to that. But generally, some spoilers might come ahead now, so if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. I would highly recommend it. And if you have, then stay tuned for more. So basically, the final was between Aragaki and Hanesaki. Now, this final, I kind of already knew beforehand that Aragaki was gonna win. I mean, she just had to win. It was like, I kind of see her as like the main character of the show, even though I feel like Hanesaki is the main character of the show. But I kind of see her as the main character of the show, and the fact that she won was nice. I mean, I can't lie to you, I absolutely, with 100% of my heart, hated Hanesaki after she like went into that whole mode where she was a complete and utter ass. excuse my language. Yeah, excuse my language there. But I actually hated Hanesaki towards the end of that show, and I completely despised her. You may have liked her, but I completely despised her to the end of that show. But seeing her get pummeled, or not even pummeled, but seeing her just lose was the most satisfying feeling I could have asked for from that show. So that was always a good thing to see. But generally, yeah, I'm trying to keep this thing under 5 minutes or around 5 minutes. So if you haven't already watched it, well, and you listened to this whole thing, then I'm not sure why you did that. But if you have watched it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you're feeling up to it. I'm trying to gonna keep more. That didn't make any English. I'm gonna try and keep content posted more frequently because I've just been a bit busy in this past few weeks. But I'm gonna try and keep you updated on what I'm watching and how I'm feeling about what I'm watching. Um, do go ahead and check out some other videos on my channel if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm Ramen Milk, and I'll see you guys next time.